Well, after a season of ups and downs, it was always going to end in an awesome storytelling finale. I have notes. I need to consult my notes about all the permutations about what could happen here. So, to summarise, if we win our final 2 games, we get promoted as champions. The team that is currently in first place is our old club, Southend. We play them next. The only team that can stop us getting automatic promotion if we don't win those last 2 games are the team managed by my arch nemesis, Cristiano Ronaldo. The other game that we're playing in today's episode is against my real life team that I support, Peterborough United. They need to beat us to secure a playoff spot. I think that's everything. You just couldn't write it better than this. Hello and welcome to Season 11, Episode 9 of Non-League to Legend. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode we have our final 2 games of the season. We're away against Southend, we're at home against Posh. Since you were last with me, we won both of our games, a 2-0 and a 2-1. While that's been going on, Southend have combusted, so what was a 5 or 6 point gap last episode, I can't remember which one it was, is now a 1 point gap. We play them now. If we win both games, we're champions. If we lose, Southend are champions. If we lose and then Blackburn win, they might be able to... There is a chance Ronaldo could still have the last laugh. But, what a bizarre end to the season this is. And the fact... I mean, we could get promoted in this... We could get promoted with Plymouth at Southend and go a long way towards beating them to the title as well. It's mad and very confusing. So this is the team that we're putting out there for that game. We're about as close to full strength as we can manage. Lee Hartley's still not completely fit. He misses out, but to be fair, he probably wouldn't be in the team anyway. So we've got Thompson in goal, a back four of Smith, Fidalgo, Jordan and Niambi, Fisher, Smith and McBride in midfield with Shorthouse in behind Dixon and Davison. Deep breaths. Everyone compose yourselves. We've had some mad times this season. I don't expect it to be as smooth as I'm hoping it could be. Yes, we put ourselves in a good position. We want to win. Zellalim's back and Taylor Crossdale. They've brought the old boys back into the team as well. 2 stars. Amoros as well was one of mine. Last time we played them, they had 0 players from when I was at the club. Now they've brought 3 of Kev's legends back in just to... It's all mind games. I'm certain it's all mind games. They're playing Taylor Crossdale on the wing, for goodness sake. That's got to be mind games. There can't be any tactical logic to that. The man's a goal machine. Fidalgo comes across to cover well. I'm fully expecting there's a scenario that I haven't envisaged as well that's going to appear in these last couple of games. The way this season has gone, it's not going to be as straightforward as I'm expecting it to be. Keith Shorthouse! I just want to kiss that man's face. Kiss his beautiful digital face. He's been rubbish for ages now. What a time to reignite some of the early season form from Keith Shorthouse. It's his 16th goal of the season from midfield. He had the disappointment of relegation with Blackpool last season. We did that to them. Now we've got the potential that he's involved again, and we could be ruining the season for one of our other former clubs. Look at that league table. Look at it. For the first time all season, we are top of the league, and we're in the last episode of the season, potentially. If stuff like this keeps happening, we might end up in the playoffs yet. Then there could be 1 or 2 more episodes. Taylor Crossdale's just scored. I need to calm down a little bit, because at the moment we're not top of the league anymore. But, can you feel it building? Come on. Thompson should have done better there. I'm trying to motivate my team, get animated, get them all up for this. I realise it's all going on in a computer and they probably can't hear me, but Keith Shorthouse, if you can hear me, you know. Right, we want goals. Blackburn are breathing down our necks. They must be winning in their game. They're only 2 points behind us. I mean, they could still win the league at the moment. If this finishes as a draw, Blackburn could still leapfrog us both, push us out of automatic promotion completely, and win the title for themselves. And that would be devastating. That's just about the worst scenario that can happen. And now I've mentioned it, I'm trying to stop myself being sick talking about it. It's probably going to be the one that happens. I should never have brought it up. Right, we're taking off both strikers. bringing on these two. One of the villains of earlier on in the season, Thorne, is back. I've reviewed that. I don't know why I'm making substitutions with half an hour to go. I never do this. It all seems very drastic. Kev, what you got? My head's gone. Oh, the pressure's got to me. And that was an absolute screamer from miles out. And, oh, why did I make the substitution so early? Oh no, commentary's gone. Thompson to Thorne. Nyambi with the chance to cross. He does. Thompson's there, but can't quite get his head on it. The keeper snatches the ball from atop his skull. And it's end to end, and the pressure's getting to me. Am I going red? I feel like I'm going red with the pressure. My blood pressure must be through the roof. My pulse, it's only 79 beats a minute. That's not bad for me. But, I feel like my heart is genuinely in my mouth. And there's a big looping ball over the top. Corey Jordan does well to collect. He's still out of contract at the end of the season. Will not sign a new one. He's our captain. It would be nice to send him off with a League One winners medal. That was a very risky piece of football from Kevin Thompson. His name is Kevin, isn't it? You'd think I'd remember a name like that. I think that's his name. We've only had him for 2 years. And Southend are on the attack, and that's hideous. That's just hideous. As it stands right now, Southend are in the league. We can't. Oh, it was so exciting for that, I don't know, minute and a half when we were top of the league. I was so excited. Don't you dare call that a bottle job. We shouldn't even be anywhere near automatic promotion the way the first half of this season went. This is an incredible second half of the season performance. But it feels like a bottle job. Right, we need 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. And we've got an untried strike partnership on, because that's how we do things. Come on, lads. Blackburn are right there. And we've still got... We're out of the automatic promotion spots. And we're going to play Posh on the last day of the season. And they need to win to stay in the playoffs. We might be pushed up. We've gone from winning the league to not even getting automatic promotion in the space of less than 5 minutes. Those Ronaldo t-shirts are on hold. I just feel sad. And I've thrown the baby out with the bathwater. We have basically a completely different team. Smith moves over to right back. Kelly comes in at left back. The midfield now has Ollie in it. Hartley comes in behind the front two. And Thorne and Dixon are starting up front. Shorthouse drops to the bench. Davison drops to the bench. Cannot believe after the excited way I started this episode that the most likely scenario is that we end up in the playoffs, having had the stuffing knocked out of us. Win this team's... Yeah. Yes, we want to win. Yes, he's important. Posh are playing 3 up front. We're terrible against 3 up front. Oh, Blackburn. Ronaldo. Oh, we're just all we care about. All I want is we need a win and Blackburn lose. I don't mind. There's a 6-point gap between us and Southend now. That's gone from 6 points down to 1 point, back up to 6 points again, remarkably quickly. I think there's shenanigans at play there. Right, we're passing the ball around beautifully. Couldn't have done that in the last game, could we? I guess it is quite a significantly different team, so that might explain it. They're probably thinking we could have picked us if we'd have played. It might have all been different at this point. Ollie to Fisher, out to Kelly. Kelly crosses in. Hartley's there. It's 1-0. We could potentially be ruining things for Posh. That does leapfrog us back above Blackburn, albeit potentially temporarily. Cross comes in from Kelly. And there you go. Hartley just tucks it away rather neatly. I think we jumped above Blackburn before that goal went in. So they must be losing their game. In fact, there you go. Blackburn losing. We're winning. There's a 2-point gap between us and Blackburn. But results as they are do push Posh down to 7th place and take the playoffs away from them. So we might have to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, no. Because, if Blackburn are losing 5-0, I don't mind letting Posh back into the game. If a draw's enough for us, we don't want to... That would be so risky. That would be mad. We've done some crazy things to help Posh get promoted in the past. I don't think we're going to be experimenting with that today. Fully focused on putting Ronaldo in his place. That's all I care about right now. What are they doing? Fidalgo has some crazy mistakes in him. He's a solid defender 95% of the time, and then he just does spectacularly stupid things. I mean, there you go. Look, it's a great tackle from him. Thompson makes a save. Fidalgo with the goal line clearance. That's two great pieces of defending from him. But moments before, we saw him just being a madman. Right, Kelly can't even throw it to a green shirt. That's just silly. Oh, I thought Hartley was going to get... Oh, thought Hartley was getting in again there, but apparently not. Posh running at us. Luckily, not got their shooting boots on right now. Oh, what could have been with that Southend game. There's been some disappointments this season. It's been mad. It has not been smooth sailing at any point. And even now, I don't know what's going to happen. And that's great, I guess. Makes for an exciting series. Right, Thorne's coming off. I don't really know why we played him, because I had a bit of a meltdown and thought, let's get him in there. Let's get Thorne in. He had a great contribution earlier. In fact, that's a beautiful contribution from Thorne. And Hartley's got his second of the game. You all thought I was nuts for having Hartley in ahead of Shorthouse, didn't you? There you go. He's got 2 goals, single-handedly getting us promoted, and it's an assist from Thorne. And it was a great little through ball, and Hartley, very calm finish. We had a pre-match message saying Hartley can't play the full game, but to be honest, he's on a hat-trick. It's the last game of the season. If things stay as they are, we're not playing again for months. It doesn't really matter if he breaks in 2. So we're just going to keep him on. And there he is again. Hartley running at the defenders, finds Davison. It's 3-0. We've done our bit. Right, let's get results on. Where's latest scores? No, not latest updates. We want latest scores. We need... Oh, look at some of these crazy matches going on here. Right, where are Blackburn? Blackburn are 2-0 down away at Preston. Well, they're not going to turn that around in the last couple of minutes, are they? I think we're there, everybody. And goodness me, have we done it the hard way. Right, it's the last day of the season. Shorthouse has got to come on. Stick him on over there. He's been one of the stars of the season. Where's he? Right. As long as Blackburn don't get back into it, we've out-Ronaldo'd Ronaldo. I'd like to see them... Is it safe to say this yet? 5 minutes to go? Surely it can't all go wrong from here. I'd like to see them win the playoffs, because I'm quite enjoying having a nemesis. I've never had a nemesis before. And, mind you, we all know how he cheats. He'll end up getting a championship job anyway, just to follow me around. That Blackburn will fire him and he'll go and become manager of someone even bigger. That's what happened when he got fired from Orient for being rubbish. And now he's bottling promotion. Is that how it is, Cristiano? I think we've done it. Oh, goodness me. Talk about doing it the hard way. Wow. Let's look at the League One table. We've finished second. I mean, really, we've flirted with it a couple of times. Very much jumped in at the last minute. If we compare that, for example, to Blackburn. Outstanding. Do we get an idea of budgets? You know, all I care about is money for next year. Well, it's not disastrous. Unbelievable, rejoicing in success, ecstatic. I like all these words that are being used. I'm a big fan of words. Let's have a quick season review before I go and calm down. I'm buzzing, in shock a little bit though. So if we sort this by average rating, there you go. Luke Ayling was player of the season. Corey Jordan, you've got to sign a new contract now, surely. Why can't we even offer him a new contract? Why can we not even offer him a contract? What's that all about? Make inquiry. Am I clicking the right player? I don't know what was happening there. Corey, sign a new deal. Oh! There you go. Promotion's all we needed. £10,000 a week? Goodness me, he's good, but is he that good? I don't know why I'm doing live contract negotiations. This hasn't happened before. This is what this season's done to me. I'm a broken man. There you go. I don't know what just happened. Shorthouse, we know he had a cracking season. Hadley was very good once he got that run in the team in the second half. Made it into double figures for goals as well on the last day of the season. Niambi, Dixon, these are all names we're used to seeing being good. Jose Antonio had a better season than you would give him credit for. 20 games, averaging over a 7. Jackson came in and did a job. Fisher started very brightly. Fell away a little bit second half, same way Shorthouse did. Look at all those teams that want Fisher. He is under contract though, I think, and worth plenty of money. So they're going to have to pay to get him, and he certainly is not going to Blackburn under any circumstances, or Southend. Fidalgo, I mean, everyone down to all the way down here. Look, Joey Smith, I would have thought he had a better season than that. Same with Thompson. Kelly needs replacing. Goals are where it's been at for us this season. Look at all these goals. Tom Dixon with 25, Davison with 18, Shorthouse 16, Thompson 15, Lee Hartley 11, Fisher 7, McBride 7. That's a good team when you've got all those goals being scored. And assists wise, again, 4 players in double figures. McBride, Dixon, Shorthouse and Niambi from right back. Smith, Thompson, Fisher, all making significant contributions as well. Financially, we've still got money in the bank. The projection is not as disastrous as it usually is. And with our new wage budget, we're actually within it for once as well. Let's just not mess up money over the summer, because last time we made it as high as the Championship, it all went a little bit wrong. Let's try and establish Plymouth as a Championship club and then see about moving into the Premier League. There's no rush. We're doing things properly now. Let's take our time. Right, we've got to celebrate a promotion with a like party. We usually set the like target at 500 likes, but we hit that every time. Shall we make it a challenge? 1,000 likes on this episode. We've only done that on about 2 videos ever before. So let's get this one to 1,000 likes. If you don't usually like, make this your exception. This season, it's got to be worth a like. It's been mad. If you are new to the channel and this is where you turned up, welcome along. Please pop a subscribe on there. It's not usually this mad, but it's been a good story and it's only going to get better now we're in the Championship. And I can't even do the outro properly. Thank you very much for watching.